So hi everybody, it's Lisa Blaisdell, and this is our Tuesday night team call, and this is our last call that I will be hosting for 2019. It's the last call we'll be hosting for this decade, and I'm just so excited, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing some of this stuff that is coming up and that is going on, and I'm so glad that we get to gather together one more time so that I can wish all you guys happy holidays and Merry Christmas. So I have a kind of an agenda here, so I want to hop right into it. It's been a really busy day and a lot of stuff going on. So I didn't get this quite ready here. I think I mostly have it ready. So as you guys know, our compensation plan is about to change. It's about to change. And I'm really proud of you guys for not, spending your time wondering and asking me a lot of questions. I mean, maybe you asked other people questions, but I certainly haven't gotten many questions. And I'm really proud of you guys for that, because really at the end of the day, what's most important is that we just keep focusing on helping people get healthy and helping people join this mission, because this is a plan that's going to compensate you for doing that. So what I want to just go over with you guys, and I'm just going to go over the highlights, and then I'll just kind of go back and just kind of show you a little bit. And this is just me to you, telling you what I think is the most important thing to focus on. And the company is going to have all the tools. They're going to have everything in place. So you don't need to know any of this stuff. But honestly, it helps me understand it better when I have to communicate it to you. And so we will move forward together with this. And I'm actually really excited because, to be honest, and if you work with me a lot directly, you know that I'm not really a numbers person. I don't really care. Like, I just watch my check go up. I trust the company. I understand how we get paid, certainly. But it was never really the easiest plan to teach. I mean, it just wasn't. And this plan is going to make it easier to share with new partners and existing team. This is going to be a really, really simple plan that you guys are going to have a much easier time with in terms of just sharing, with other people. And if you're not muted, if you could mute, that would be super helpful so we can have a clear or a clean recording. So it's going to be a lot simpler. And the most important thing that you guys want to focus on is, what do you want your income to be in 2020? I mean, that's really the most important question that you want to ask yourself. And then you want to focus on the activities to get you there. And I'll talk about that after. The new position, and I know some of you guys are really focused on this, the QSSC position. I mean, this has $1,000 bonus. And what they shared with us last week on the NMD call is that you're going to have specific coaching guides that will allow you to map out exactly what you need. And I know some of you guys really like that specific mapping. Okay, I need 3 VFs and one needs to have, I mean, there's lines, you can write all this down. If I'm your sponsor, if you work with me directly, we can get on a call together. We can go through this quickly so that you know exactly what you need to hit this promotion. Okay, so let me just show you super quick. And I know you've seen this before, but we're going to have 3 simple commissions, 5, 10, and 15. It's easy. The profit now is 10%. But you guys, what I want you to understand, and I actually didn't even really understand this until this weekend. There was a lot of conversation. A lot of my Saturday was spent on this. And I actually finally got it for the first time. We used to get paid 75% on the dollar. Okay. So if you remember, if you've been around for a while, you get paid 0.75% of the wholesale price. It's like, you get lost in there somewhere. Okay. We're going to get paid 100% on the value of the product. So we're basically getting a bigger piece of the pie. So I want everybody to understand that and not get worried about these little nitpicky things, because it may not look like it's even on the earnings guide. Okay, so you may look like, oh, it's going lower. It's not really, because you're gonna, and don't forget also there's price adjustments, and there are more increases than decreases. So the prices are gonna go up a little bit as well. So you're gonna get paid more on the same piece of the pie. Okay. And how easy is it going to be? And I'm already quoting customers this. I'm actually signing up a few people this week, and I'm telling people it's $75 a month. I mean, it just feels so good to be able to say that, right? Instead of 71.25, I think, or maybe it's 73. I mean, honestly, I would round up a lot anyway, because I would just never want to underestimate and then have my customer be annoyed. So I think this is going to be so much easier, so much cleaner. And at the end of the day, and most of you guys that are on this call, if you're on this call and you're paying attention, you know that sales coordinator is the destination that you want to get at, because you will not be leaving anything on the table when you are a sales coordinator. The overrides for us, getting paid on those that are not sales coordinators, are going to go up. So don't let us make money on you. Get yourself to sales coordinator so that you can pick up the most that is available to you. Okay. So then the other thing that I want to remind you guys of, and I'm going for this month, is our 5-1. I mean, you guys have the potential to earn $500 in bonus money. It's been extended through the end of February, so it's going to take us all the way up until the close of business before the conference. And you do need to have 5 new households. They need to be households that have never been Juice Plus customers before. So, you know, a lot of us have been adding Omegas and Complete and things like that this month. They need to be new Juice Plus consumers. And then, of course, a new rep with a brand new order. Okay. So that's going through the end of February. And, you know, who wouldn't want an extra $100 this month and an extra $200? You know, Christmas is here and the credit cards will come. The rep fee is going to go to $52 annually. Okay. And this is actually something that Jay has been talking about for a really long time. He says that our business costs $1 a week. And that actually wasn't really true, because it was only $50. Well, now it does cost $1 a week. And, you know, I know that the all things digital conversation has felt like it's gone on for a long time. I know you guys are so anxious to get our new virtual office to a place where it really is an amazing tool. I can't wait for it too. This is a project that, you know, you guys can only imagine costs millions and millions and millions of dollars. And what they're looking to do over time is to reduce the monthly fees that kind of come in for reps, you know, $5 here, $10 here. I don't know when that's going to happen, but we are asking the company to charge more on the front end and have less fees ongoing. So it's going to be $52 instead of 50. I talked about the conversion rate going to 100% versus 75. And I talked about the commissions being allocated differently. What else did I talk about? Fast track. Okay, this is another really important point that I want you guys to know. And I know this is going to come up, but it's okay. So partner plus, dealer, DD. Next step is VF, which now we're going to call QSC. Okay, qualifying sales coordinator. We'll get it. We'll get it together. This fast track program, and this is good, you guys, trust me, it's moving to a calendar system. So if you sign up a new rep on the 2nd of January, they are going to have 60 days minus 2, because they need to close out by the end of February. So they have all January and all February minus 2 days. If they sign up on February 15th, they have 45 days. Now, the restart is going to be the exact same 60-day window, so they can restart. Okay. And I don't want to confuse you with the numbers right now, but I want you to understand the concept of this, because how many of you guys have experienced frustration because you can't figure out the dates that your rep has started, or if you're restarting someone, it's even more difficult to track. The company wants to do everything at the end of the month. It's easier for the computer. It's easier for payroll. It's easier for your people to get paid faster. And honestly, you guys, it's going to help you move people through this marketing plan faster. Okay. So that is going to change. However, there's going to be a floating window, so it's not going to hit hardcore until April. But anyone who starts now, so like I just signed up a rep on Friday, for example, she has 2 full months from whatever Friday's date was, the 14th or something like that, the 13th. She still has the old window. Okay. It won't be until April that this really kicks in hard, but I want you guys to get in the mode of doing it already, because don't you love to close people out at the end of the month? Don't you want your people to get the pay raise to the higher commission level by the next month? I mean, it's such a bummer. I always feel bad when people finish a fast track on the 4th or the 5th of the month. It's going to take them another almost 60 days to see that pay increase in their paycheck, because of the effective rate. Okay. So this is a good change, but I just want you guys to understand that it's a change, and I'll take your questions at the end. Okay. I just want to make sure that I have time to get through this. The closeout dates for this year, and this was on your insights, but I know there's a lot going on right now, so I want to make sure everybody understands. The closeout dates, the phones will shut down. You will not be able to get orders through after December 30th at 6:00 p.m. Central. And this is because, you guys, I mean, it's big. It's a big change that is happening. Things will open up again on January 2nd, and it will be new pricing, new comp plan, a whole new world. Okay. So just know that you need to do business and you need to get it done by the 30th. And that's it. And what a great sense of urgency for people. I mean, right now I have such a huge sense of urgency in general, because I want people to get, product before January. I want them to get going before January. I want them to, stay ahead of everything. So I just think it's totally fine, but I just want you guys to know that if you're trying to promote anyone, or if you need to make a call or change a customer's, product shipment, they need it right away, or, they don't need it, you will not be able to reach them on New Year's Eve day, even though that's a weekday. Okay. Because we need that time. All right. So before I move on, are there specific questions? And I know you guys are going to have specific questions around the comp plan, but try not to ask me too many questions, because this is what I'm going by, and I'll close with another thing at the end, but I want to focus on activity.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
It's Jennifer. Sorry, I don't have my video on. I don't understand what you mean by April it goes full force. Why not January 1st for this new?
Because there are people still being sponsored, and because they realize that it's a bigger change than they originally thought it was, and they want to give the field time to get their head around it.
So it's the old system until April 1st?
No. It's the fast track. So when you close somebody out, when you sign somebody up on the 11th of whatever month, you have 60 days from that day. That is going to change into the end of the month. So you're going to have to close out your fast track. Whoever it's fast tracking, they have to finish by the close of the month that has the most amount of time to 60 days. So they're going to lose a few days, in other words.
But that doesn't start till April is what I'm saying. That new. Yeah. Okay. Right. So someone that's her 60-day window is up mid-January.
That's fine.
They would have to hit that old plan, like 2,000 plus, because that's confusing too. Like, is it still 2,000 plus that they're going for?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They know that. Anyone that starts right now, it's the old plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. That's a good question, Jen.
Thank you.
So I know that you're saying that, like, if they start on the 3rd or the 5th, then, it's minus the 5 days. What if they're going to start on the 25th? Is it better just then to wait until the 1st to start them?
Hence a lot of conversation this weekend.
Because then they're losing a whole month. It's almost like they're doing the HLP or Partner Plus or whatever, and
and you just have to know your person. I mean, the biggest thing that I potentially see as an issue in this is that I don't want anyone to change their mind. So, I want it, if somebody's ready to go, I'm ready to go. But what you could do with them, and I've done this a lot over the years, is you help them get started with activity, and you make it official when they've got people ready to order. Because, you know, in all honesty, you guys, I mean, I think 60 days is a really long time for somebody who's excited anyway. Most people don't need that. It's amazing what people will do if you say, oh, well, you only have this amount of time, right? You get it done, right? It's just, you just get it done. So we'll navigate that, you know, based on things. But yes, that's something that definitely has come up. And if it's right at, like, if it's tomorrow, you know, yeah, we're gonna wait. But if it's 5 or 6 days, you know, I don't want people to wait to get started. But I also know that people sign up and then they don't do anything for a week. So it really depends on who we're working with and how motivated they really are. Yeah, no, that's a good question. All right, so what can we be doing to close out 2019? So we've got our text blitzes, and Lisa Bartlett, you definitely win. You are the text blitz queen, you and I, whether it's in our pajamas or our gym clothes.
I love you.
I love you. Text me later. So, you know, you get results when you do the work. So come show up for 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes. I try to do a variety of times so that it works for everybody. I know everybody's like sometimes doing their own thing. What I'm going to start to do is work on scripts with you guys, because I've had a lot of coaching in the last 24 hours around scripts. I'm already in the last day having better results. So I really want to use this time to help you guys with your scripts, with scenarios, because I can't throughout my day be on Boxer all day or I'll never get anything done. But I want to use these blitz times to go through scenarios, maybe go through some scripts that you're having and maybe help you troubleshoot and come up with things. Because the better I get and the more coaching I get, then I want to empower you guys with that. And I'm going to have like probably 2 next week. We won't have as many, but we'll probably have 2. Oh, and then what I don't have on this piece of paper, I know some of you guys were on the webinar that we did last night. The gig economy was really fun. It was really good. I'd love your feedback even more, but Tracy got great feedback, and we're going to do one on the 30th. So whether you're talking to somebody new or you have a new person, you want to help them build their belief, it's a really great presentation, and we did a good job. So that was really fun. So the text blitzing, okay, we have our team contest. You want to get an order in by this Friday. 1 order gets you into the contest. And I will tell you guys, the whole contest this time is just 2 orders in by the end of the year. That's it. I'm telling you now, like, you know, 1 order by this Friday gets you into the pre-contest. And then after that, until the 30th, you've got from Friday until the 30th to go get 2 more orders of any kind. It just can't go to you, and it can't get paid for by you. So, and I'm going to tell you the surprise. So we have tons of events. If you live in a place where there isn't a live event going on, there's the PJ Regional, which is January 10th and 11th. You can host something in your home. I'm going to be having a vision board party here at my home on the 10th. We're super excited about that. We have our regional, David Phillips, who, in my opinion, he's the best speaker we have. So excited about him. He's going to be on Thursday the 16th, and then we have our regional Saturday the 18th. And this is probably my, I don't know, 13th or 14th regional that I've been involved with. And I can just tell you guys, it gets really crazy at Christmas. Just go register tonight. Get yourself there. Don't worry about it. Just check it, you know, and just go. It's a half day. If you want more, a couple of us are already registered. We're going to the Vegas boot camp Thursday the 30th, because why not? It's super fun. I'm going because anything that Lauren does is worth going to. She has Linda Everton, who's a 400 Club National Marketing Director. She alone is worth it. She lives in Australia. She doesn't come over here very much. She's there in person. She's an exceptional woman in business and human being, and I love her. And the lineup is phenomenal. She has Sean Hopkins there from corporate. I can't even list it off the top of my head. It's going to be worth it. And so if you live anywhere, Colorado, Arizona. We had a ball last year, and we're going to do it again. So, so that is what's going on. And then I just really want you guys to picture the possibilities and get excited about the bonuses and get excited that, I say this all the time. I never had bonuses as I climbed up this, stairway to heaven stair step here. And now they've just made it so nice for people to pick up bonuses along the way. And if you just focus on that, then your business is going to be really strong. And I look at some of the newer national marketing directors, the people that just really focused on the bonus money and just chase that all the way up the top. Not only are their incomes really great, but their businesses are really strong. Because as a sponsor, you can sponsor as many people as you want into the qualifying sales coordinator level. It's just, it's amazing. So I'm excited about this, and it just keeps going, all the way up the chain. So it's going to be exciting. And so I will stop the share here, and I will tell you guys, well, does anyone have any questions around that or any of the events or any of the activities? And I know that everyone is all over, and I'm sure, like Danielle, I'm sure you guys have, I think there's a regional in Massachusetts, because I think they asked me to come, and I'm like, no, it's cold. So.
Hey, Lisa, are you going to post the Orange County Regional? Will that be on the Team Trailblazers page? My new gal that's in OC, I'd like to get her, see if she'd come.
I think Caprice did.
Okay.
I can go bump it up as an announcement. I think she
Okay.
did. But
okay.
Yeah.
Lisa, I had a question.
Yeah.
This doesn't really, so the Central Time closing,
Yes.
that they changed, instead of having qualifiers day, that it's 10 p.m. Central.
Yes.
How, I struggle with that just a tiny bit, only because East Coast people technically get 2 extra hours because their time is ahead, and if it's 6 o'clock Central, they are midnight.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say to that, Kimberly, because obviously there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that, except just that's why we're having this call. That's why I wanted you guys to know now, so that you can just be prepared. Close a business. Yeah, service center phones will be turned off at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time and be turned back on at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time on January 2nd. I mean, I know what I do when I have a lot going on, and I've done this in the past, and I'll do it before, is I get up early. It's just, I'm up at 6 on the phone with corporate, because that's when they're open.
Yeah, and that's not just like for December, but that's just each month. Now, them using the Central Time, it gives us less time. Like,
well, they've always used the Central Time. I mean, they always have.
Have they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
so
I mean,
yeah,
and you can place orders up until midnight. I cannot guarantee. I really, honestly don't know, because I've never been through a change like this, so I can't tell you. If you put in an order at 7 o'clock at night on the 30th, I honestly don't know if it will count for the 30th or if they'll put it into the new thing. I don't know. And I don't know if anyone will be able to tell me either.
Lisa?
I read that it's not.
What's not?
That they won't. That it's on Central Time. That it's closed out then. And like you can't keep putting in orders then. Like they're shutting it down. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I read somewhere, but maybe not.
Yeah, no, because I had 2 orders that went in at 10:30. Because I'm thinking, midnight, because that's the cutoff, just how my brain works. And those 2 orders got put on to October's business instead of September's business.
Yeah.
Can I say something? It's Chris-Ann. You know what happened to Ann Bez is that she placed an order
one evening, and it had to be around like 10 p.m., maybe 9:30, 10 p.m. And her credit card didn't process it until after midnight. So although she was going for qualification or something, and although she had her order in prior to midnight, it didn't count because of the credit card company. Corporate would not do anything about it. So I don't know if that,
I mean, I would take some of those scenarios on a case-by-case basis, but I can't, like, I want to stay focused on what's here. So I'm not really that concerned with little things. I mean, if it's around a promotion or whatever, I just know 17 years with the company, they 9 times out of 10, they will do the right thing. But I just want you guys to understand that during this transition, they'll probably have to be pretty hard and fast about it, just because it's such a significant thing. It's like turning off Big Bubba and then turning on a new version, you know. It's just, it is a big deal. So I want to get to the good news. Does anybody want to know? Who wants to guess? Who wants to guess? Prizes for guessing.
Jay Martin.
No.
It's Ray.
You had Ray. They had Ray.
Oh, okay.
They had Ray. Who runs Ray's show? Who runs the life?
Oh, Jeff.
Ah,
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, we got some girl power.
And let me tell you something. I know you guys don't see her. I know you don't see her because you haven't really gotten to know her, because Ray is the face of their company. Make no mistake. She's a powerhouse. She's a powerhouse, you guys. Ray was the #1 income earner of his company. Guess who was #2? All on her own merit. At 21 years old, she built a multiple 6-figure income on social media exclusively. She knows how to do this. And yes, she has a woman's touch. She has a woman's feel. She does do it differently than Ray. And I think also, you guys, like, for the young moms that you sponsor now, I mean, a lot of us are not young moms anymore, but we're recruiting in young moms all the time. She can really relate to and understand the balance and, working out all this stuff. So get in that contest. I'm really excited. I'm like so excited. And she was like, yes, of course. I was like, I don't know. You're like on maternity leave. And she was like, no, I'm excited. So that's going to be really great. And I just really want to gift you guys with as much training as possible, because it all adds up and it all helps. So get your order in by Friday if you're not already in the pre-contest, and then get those 2 orders in. And, all the things that we have going on, and I just mentioned all the activities, but, we just had our 12 days of smoothies, the shred is coming up, and you guys, people are making decisions right now. I reached out to a lot of people today, and somebody that I didn't know, but I'm friends with her on Facebook. She said, God, I just can't even believe the timing of you reaching out to me. She said, I am looking for something and I'm having health challenges. And I don't think it's a coincidence that you reached out to me today. So, not everybody is just in fa la la land. I mean, there's people with real health issues, with real things going on. And, we need to keep showing up for those people and keep offering them a solution. So I'm excited. So if anyone wants to, I can end the recording now. And then we'll get into our text blitz for anyone who wants to stay. And I'll share with you guys some scripts that I'm changing up a little bit. But I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year. And it is going to be an incredible decade. I mean, it's just hard to believe a whole decade. A lot happened in a decade for all of us. And I've been with this company for, gosh, like a decade and a half. It's crazy, but I really am the most excited. I mean, I just know that these next few years are going to be just incredible. They're going to be incredible. And, I talk to a lot of network marketing leaders now. I just talked to one today for an hour, and, you guys, we have such a good company, and I know that change is hard. I know it feels weird. I know you have questions, and you might have questions, you know, as we keep going through this, but you know, I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to tell you when I don't know something. I'm always going to tell you when, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm always going to have your back. I'm always going to trust this company because I know that they're doing the right things for us. And yet there's, you know, as I was reminded today, businesses are run by people. You know, they're run by people, and people make mistakes, and we make mistakes. And so, you know, as things kind of might feel a little wonky, if they do, maybe they don't, but if they do, just remember that. You know, today I was in the shower and I was annoyed at something that went on with a customer, and, you know, whatever, it's not even important. And I was like, you know what? People run businesses and people make mistakes. So we're all in this together. And I'm just excited for our future. It's really, really going to be great. So I will end the recording.